Hi everyone, it's Cress aka Lady Taka, and it is time for a thrift haul video for the first 2 weeks of March. So the thrift gods were good to me the last 2 days, especially. It was rather slow last week into this week. So one of the first things I found, I essentially got for free because I used my rewards money at Goodwill. It was only 99 cents to begin with, but it's a character head and hands. And while this will be extra hard because I will have to make not only wings, I have to make the body now, including the thing to make the tree topper for an angel. But she will turn into a weeping angel. Her hair is kind of flowing to the side. We will see how it goes. I've done that like 3 times, I think, before. And then I got him for 99 cents. I know I have a similar dog one that says get well soon. This one says it's great to have a friend like you. And it's an elephant wearing a tie, and he's got a little friend up there, which I assume is a mouse. Although they'd be really rare to actually see this because, according to Mythbusters, elephants avoid mice and stepping on them. But I thought that was cute. And then I got this for 99 cents or $1 because he was half off. It is, I thought it was a cake topper, which I think you could use it for. It says world's best student, but has a graduation cap on. But it is marked 1970 by Berries. So I thought that was cute. And then I think I got this from Silver Creek Thrift. It's a set of critters. I think they're all turtles, though. So these are the quarry critters. So we got the big turtle on its back with a friend cuddling with it. Originally, this was $10. Don't know if it was the set. This one says Taffy and Teddy. So we have Taffy and Teddy, and don't break the laptop with that. I cannot replace the laptop right now. And then we've got Cousin Teddy. And this one has a label over the thing, but it says Cousin Taylor. So there's 2 Teddies, which is not unusual to have repeat names in families, but they all look similar, the turtles. And again, any animal-themed item I sell in my Etsy or eBay stores, I give a percentage to an animal charity. Now this, I would have preferred to pay $1. It was $1.50, and it is a modern piece. But I felt it so appropriate for St. Patty's Day weekend that these little piggies enjoying their mugs of beer, but also having a wine bottle. Like, they are obviously already drinking beer, but they have a spare bottle with them. It does look like a wine bottle, but I just thought that was just too appropriate for this weekend. And then for $2, I got this cool U.S. Enterprise Shuttle Galileo. And the cool thing about it is that when you open the top, it is actually a Trivial Pursuit game accessory where you can use it with any board. So it does look like all the cards are here because that's really full. And there's also a dice to roll, but you put the cards like this during the game. And has this die with some fun symbols on it. The classic insignia there, but they're color coded. It has a cute little pocket. So I thought that was a great buy. Then over the last 2 weeks, I've gotten 4 puzzles, all easy to mail puzzles at least. So yesterday I got 2 at Goodwill. There were 3 Star Wars puzzles, and I just picked my favorite. I wouldn't let myself buy more than that, but this one had the best cover because it pretty much had everything on it. Got C-3PO, R2-D2, Princess Leia, Luke, although Luke looks weird to me, Han Solo, Chewie, and like 5 ships on top of that. And it is foil holographic, so that should be interesting. It's 500 pieces. I think the measurements are being covered up by their sticker, but I thought that was cool for $2. I think that was one of my most expensive puzzles of the week. Okay, and then for 99 cents, I got an even smaller one. It will be 18 by 24, but the pieces are larger because it's only 300 pieces. But I could not resist the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It also does have the cast on the bottom and the car, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then at Silver Creek, I paid 50 cents for this because I saw one at Goodwill the week before for $3. I was like, I think I can afford it for 50 cents. But it's just this fun, southwestern scene, cantina with a cute donkey or mule there and some geese or ducks or something. So I thought that was cute. This one is 1,000 piece. And it is a Charles Wysocki, so I know it's going to be hard. And then this one was what I bought at St. Denis Marquette. And I had exactly $1.50 in rewards, so I used it. So this is a Jan Van Hasterson puzzle. This is a 550 count. It's 18 by 24 inches. I have not done this one by him, but these do sell well, and they're also very challenging puzzles. This one is a soccer game. I'm not really into sports, but this is the one sport I did play growing up. So, and I had to give it up when I got mono because you make all your internal organs susceptible to rupture when you have that. So this is that. And then today I got this for $1. It's one of the mischievous kitten ornaments. I think this is more newer. It was originally $14. This one's from 2022. Obviously, I'll have to sell this one on eBay. It's not as cute as, say, the fishing bowl ones, but he's knocked over a little, hedgehog planter, and the dirt's going all over. He is in there. I grabbed this because I think it's part of a train thing where I think I have some of the other, I have Miss Piggy and Kermit, I think, that go with this set, and I'm just slowly going to collect it all. So this is, of course, the Tiny Toons, Buster and Babs, and it does roll, so I think she moves, but this was like a quarter. And then yesterday, for 99 cents each, I got these 2 figures, which are repops. They're not the original Great Garloo. So they were already open, but they're still in their packaging. So we have him in his normal tealish color and his little cheetah leopard loincloth. And which makes sense. They themed that out on the box too, that detail, so that's cool. Fine clothes. And then this was the Walmart exclusive one in blue because Walmart's color is blue. And it really pops that leopard print thing more. Plus they made his medallion that says the Great Garloo, the same color as the leopard pants. But I didn't even look these up in the store. I just bought them because I figured I could sell one and keep one as a monster, but maybe I'll sell them as a set. Then one of my most expensive items of the week for $3.50 is this cute doggy puppet by Folk Manus. Get to move his mouth. I mean, it's a little weird being in the back of his head like this, but he stands up this way. I think he'd still look really cute on the bed, even if you weren't using him as a puppet. But and there's the Folk Manus tag. Oh, I still haven't found the one puppet I wanted. Well, I did find it once, but it was on the silent auction at St. Benny's, and I could not afford to outbid someone else who was paying more than they were brand new online at the moment. I was like, I could, and that's the Folk Manus Hippo one. That is featured as Birch the Hippo in NCIS as Abby's thing. So this does not say a year on it, but It is a pretty large, like 15 to 18 inch figure because he's standing on his hind paws. I did kind of have a dog week because I also found at St. Vinny's Ishburn today, he needs a good rolling for $2, and I pray his eye is fine behind it. And I realized he doesn't have pupils, he just has the black eyes. That's interesting. His collar needs to get tucked. But this one, his tail's good. He's not looking good. I did see it, Miss Piggy there. That was a Muppet Babies promotion for Pampers. Like, but she was so stained up, I couldn't even buy her for me. So this says Disneyland or Disney World. It says polyester fiber, so it's not. It's vintage, but not super vintage, where they were using peanut shells still. And then the third dog I got is an advertising collectible, and of course I am keeping it because it's also a skeleton dog. This is the Victoria's Secret pink line of dogs. I have 3 up as a lot right now for sale that are all variations pink. I kept one dog that I found over the years that has a leather jacket on, but I haven't tested to see if he glows in the dark or anything yet, because that would be extra cool. But I figured he needed to be in my advertising collection if I was going to be keeping any of the pink dogs that aren't even pink. And then the other thing I found for $1, I'll have to cake off they put it on his eyes. He's a little rough around the edges, but he's also a Disneyland Disney World tag. And the cat's already eyeing him, I swear. There's a little bit of a stain on his claw. I might keep him for me, because it's Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, and I am a crab for Cancer. So he's a little rough, but I couldn't resist him. I sold the last Sebastian I had, which was smaller. It was an ornament one. But I couldn't resist. Unless I look him up and he's a huge amount of money, I would then disclose that there's a little staining on one of his legs. But interesting detail, he's got an orange belly. But I don't know, like, if he had a hook in his head. But he does look like he just had to tell the king that Ariel left or something. He looks really mopey. So that is it. I will be listing things in my Etsy or eBay store. Most of the puzzles, once I'm done, usually get listed on eBay, though, because most of them are modern. So we will see. Obviously, anything that's not 20 years or older will be on eBay, because you can't list modern on Etsy. I will leave those links to my Trashkateer Treasure stores down below. Thank you for watching. See you in probably another 2 weeks, hopefully.